Good morning. It is a beautiful day to share with you something that is very important to me this year. So I'm 72, and this is the first year of my life that I'm actually taking care of my skin in the winter. I have a little um, gauge, which I need to step away and get so I can show you. I started monitoring my humidity in my apartment. And last year, the humidity got down to basically 16. That's extremely low. And my skin was flaking. And not only my skin was flaking, but the guitar got a crack in it from getting too much dry for the wood. And so here I am with this, and I'm watching it all day long, and I'm trying to keep it around 45. Sometimes it goes up to 50. Um, Sometimes it goes down to 30. But if it goes down to 30, I hang up some more wet towels, which I have around the house, and I also have a small humidifier. And I like to keep it around 45. They say that's good. It's okay for the wood. It could be higher for the wood, but for my skin, I think it's good, and I don't want to breathe in too much more stuff. So I want to tell you about what I'm doing with my skin to make it look as well, to keep it as healthy as possible. So I'm going to start with washing. Now, I don't usually, I never use soap on my face. I don't think it's been years or years or years since I've used soap. And I used to, for many years, just rinse it with water. And it's not ideal. I have a lot of little, not a lot, but a few pores that I need to have cleaned out. There's some kind of accumulation probably of dirt, which doesn't sound good. That's not one of them. That's just a pore that I have no idea what happened. It's a pretty deep hole. Looks like I had a piercing, but okay. I started to use something that my daughter suggested. It's micellar, and it's a cleanser, and you just put a little bit on a little cotton pad, and you just do your whole face, you know? And be sure to do your whole neck as well. The neck, that's something I read and realized this year. The neck is just as important as the face. When you wash your face, you really need to take care of your neck. When you moisturize your face, you do the same thing with your neck. And I go all the way down. I go around in the back. And now this morning I did my whole legs moisturizing because I just think the skin really needs some help in the winter. So there's that. Then after that, usually what I use is the jojoba oil. And I get this at Trader Joe's. I've been using it for 3-4 years, and I like it because it's a very thin oil. It's easy to spread thinly, especially if you dampen your face first. It just spreads really in a very thin layer. And then in the winter, I've been adding a layer of avocado oil because this is a thicker oil, much thicker. It doesn't feel good in the summer, but in the winter, before you go out in cold air, this is a really good protection for your skin because it's thick. And I don't know much about the way moisturizers work. Most moisturizers, if you look at the ingredients, there's so much stuff in there that you don't even have any clue what it is. So I prefer to put something with one ingredient only that I know is a natural thing. And I remember hearing one time that what you put on your skin, it's basically the same as drinking it. It goes into your body. It goes into your body and it gets circulated, and so you really do have to read labels and see what's in things. So yeah, the avocado oil is pretty nice, and I also put it on my hands. And my daughter gave me something that she made. which I would show you, but I'd have to step away again. I've forgotten. But it's like a salve, and I think she used all natural ingredients, and it has a really nice smell. Maybe tea tree oil. I don't know what she used in there, but it's more heavy. I don't usually put it on my face. I think it's more of a hand thing for winter when your hands are chapped. Okay, then I'm going to talk about the skin is not just what you do on the outside, but it's also what you do on the inside. So I am drinking a lot of liquids. So first thing in the morning, I drink a big tall glass of water with some nutritional yeast mixed in it and maybe a little bit of apple cider vinegar mixed in it. Both of those are things I want to include in my daily diet. The apple cider vinegar is it helps to regulate insulin, and I'm not good at talking about what things do, but it is very helpful for anyone who's pre-diabetic to just help you regulate your sugars, your blood sugars. And it has lots of valuable things. And I don't have high blood sugar, but I know it's a healthy thing to add to my diet, so I'm doing that. Just started yesterday. I'm also drinking green tea, and this is a new one for me. I've got 3 new things I'm doing: the green tea, the apple cider vinegar, and what's the third one? Oh yeah, not using milk in my breakfast, or soy milk or any kind of milk. I used to put it on my oatmeal, and now I'm not, because it inhibits the uptake of the vitamin C in the berries that I'm eating in the oatmeal. So I've decided to scrap it for a while and get the most. And also with tea, if you put milk in your coffee or milk in your tea, it basically neutralizes all the benefits of those drinks. So I'm just going to say, here I am drinking a green tea, which nobody drinks it with milk, so this is an easy one. And it's so great. It just tastes so good. And this has also some benefit, but I can't remember what it is. Sorry. And what else? So what you do on the outside, what you take in, drink a lot of water, it's really helpful for your skin. I believe in moisturizing from the inside out. Actually, I think that's how you really do moisturize. And maybe my idea of what this stuff does, and correct me if I'm wrong, it makes a block so that the moisture can't evaporate out of your skin. That's how I'm looking at what a moisturizer is. It's just holding the moisturizer in. All these are my ideas. I don't know, but I feel so much better this year. And I feel like taking care of my skin, it's about time. It's really about time. And I'm wearing a tiny bit of makeup. So I put on my eyebrows. I use a taupe, and I love it. It makes my eyebrows are kind of white, sort of ish, and not that many of them. They're getting white and they're kind of curly. I have to trim them. But this is how they look. And it's just with a pencil. It makes me feel like dressed. And then I've got some lipstick on, which I found this color is a good one, I think, for me. It's not too red. It's, and I have a tiny bit of lip liner, just a tiny bit to keep it all inside, not let it. And I put a tiny bit of my lipstick, this lipstick, a dot here and a dot here, and just a tiny bit. When you're my age, you don't want to look like you've got blooming, blushing cheeks. That just doesn't make a lot of sense. But it's nice to have a little bit of color. So that's my little message this morning, my beauty regimen. And I can't stress enough, what goes inside is actually probably the most valuable thing you can do. Lots of fluids in the winter and keeping your place humidified. It isn't just for your guitars or for artworks or this or that, but for your skin and your body. That's it. Thank you so much. I am so excited to say something to you and to share some of my inspirations. I hope you have a really wonderful weekend. Today's Saturday. We're the Saturday before Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Take care. Oops.